Have you ever found yourself trapped inside your own mind? Thoughts chasing thoughts, imagining every worst-case scenario, replaying conversations you had days ago, arguing with people in your head who aren't even there. Yeah, we all do it. But what if I told you that overthinking isn't just a bad habit? It's quietly destroying your peace, your confidence, and your ability to live in the only moment that actually exists. This one. Let's talk about it. See, your mind was never built to run 1,000 imaginary simulations. It was designed for survival, to spot real danger, make decisions, and move on. But somewhere along the way, it became your prison. Endless what-ifs, constant self-doubt, and the cruelest part? Most of those thoughts aren't even yours. They're echoes of other people's fears, society's expectations, voices from your past you never asked for. Over time, this storm of overthinking starts to rewire your brain. Your amygdala, the part responsible for fear, becomes hyperactive. Studies show it triggers the same survival response as if you were being chased by a predator. Except you're sitting on your bed, scrolling through your phone, fighting battles that only exist in your head. Now, here's where it gets deeper. Why do some of us overthink more than others? Psychologists call it the mirror effect. The more aware you are of yourself, the more your brain reflects on everything around you. It notices every flaw, every risk, every possible failure. And while that might sound like intelligence, it's often a curse. Philosophers like Schopenhauer believed that deep thinkers suffer more because they see what others refuse to. They feel what others avoid. And in a world terrified of discomfort, those minds get isolated. Ever tried bringing up a deep thought in a shallow conversation? You'll notice people change the subject. They get awkward, not because you're wrong, but because your words force them to confront their own limits. And most people would rather drown in distraction than face themselves. Now add social media to the mix, a place where perfection is filtered, opinions are weaponized, and every thought is met with judgment. No wonder overthinking feels endless. You post something, then delete it. You read a message, overanalyze it. You hesitate to share what's real because you've learned that silence feels safer than scrutiny. In a world where confidence, even if it's fake, is rewarded more than honesty, deep thinkers become invisible. And yet, those are the very people this world desperately needs. Because here's the truth, no one tells you. You were never meant to overthink your way through life. Your brain is an incredible machine, but it was built for now, not for 1,000 imagined futures or regrets you can't undo. And every second you spend lost in overthinking, you're robbing yourself of moments that actually matter. The laugh you didn't hear, the sunset you didn't see, the peace you didn't feel. As philosopher Alan Watts said, worry pretends to be necessary, but serves no useful purpose. And yet, here we are, dying inside imaginary disasters while life quietly passes us by. So the next time your mind drags you into another spiral, stop chasing answers. Not every thought is worth your time. Not every fear is real. And not every scenario you imagine deserves to exist, because you were never meant to live 1,000 imaginary lives. You were built for this one, right here, right now. And while overthinking might be killing your mind, choosing to let go, even for a moment, is proof you're still in control. Take a deep breath and exist. Not later, not after you figure it all out, but right now. If this video spoke to something you've been carrying silently, know this: you're not alone. Overthinking is just one of the many battles we'll help you face here. At Existology, we don't just talk philosophy, we use it to help you live better, think clearer, and feel less alone. So if that's something you need more of in your life, subscribe. We're just getting started.